You won't believe this. Chrisean Rock, known for her bold tattoos and fiery personality, broke down in tears while having her Blueface tattoo removed. What was once a permanent symbol of love and loyalty has turned into a source of heartbreak, and fans are reacting like never before. In this video, we'll reveal the emotional story behind the tattoo, why she decided to remove it, and what this moment means for her relationship with Blueface. You won't want to miss the shocking details. Chrisean Rock has always been known for her bold style, fearless attitude, and dramatic moments, but nothing prepared fans for what happened recently. In a shocking turn of events, she decided to remove her tattoo of Blueface, a move that instantly went viral and had everyone talking. This isn't just about a tattoo, it's about heartbreak, personal decisions, and the pressures of being in the public eye while navigating complicated relationships. In this video, we're breaking down the full story: the tattoo's history, the emotional moment during its removal, the reactions from fans and the celebrity world, and what this could mean for her relationship with Blueface moving forward. You'll get all the facts, the timeline of events, and the emotional context that led to this dramatic decision. By the end of this video, you'll have the complete picture of why this moment has captured so much attention, and why it's resonating with fans across the globe. To fully understand why Chrisean Rock's decision to remove her Blueface tattoo made headlines, we need to go back to when it was first inked. The tattoo was more than just a symbol of admiration. It represented her relationship with Blueface, a rapper known for his controversial persona and headline-grabbing antics. Fans remember when Chrisean proudly flaunted the tattoo on social media, showcasing it as a bold statement of loyalty and love. It quickly became a part of her public identity, sparking both admiration and criticism from fans. The tattoo wasn't just a casual choice, it symbolized a high-profile romance in the public eye. Chrisean and Blueface's relationship has always been under the microscope, filled with drama, social media spats, and rumors. The decision to get the tattoo was personal, but in the world of celebrity culture, personal choices are never private. Every post, story, or video showing the tattoo added fuel to online debates, making it a permanent marker of a relationship that millions of fans watched closely. However, relationships, especially high-profile ones, rarely stay static. Over time, the love story that the tattoo represented began to change. Reports and social media snippets hinted at tension, disagreements, and emotional strain between the couple. Chrisean, known for expressing her feelings openly, eventually revealed moments of frustration and heartbreak, giving fans insight into why a decision to remove the tattoo was even conceivable. The tattoo removal moment, then, was not just about ink. It was about letting go of a chapter of her life that had become emotionally complicated. It's the kind of decision that resonates with anyone who has ever had to remove a symbol of love or attachment. But in Chrisean's case, the public scrutiny added layers of pressure and attention that most people never experience. By the time she walked into the tattoo removal clinic, emotions were already high. Fans and media speculated on what she was thinking, with many wondering if this was a final breakup statement, a reclaiming of personal freedom, or an emotional release from a tumultuous relationship. What happened next would make headlines instantly. Chrisean broke down in tears, revealing just how personal and painful this moment was for her. And this is just the beginning. In the next section, we'll go inside the tattoo removal session itself, describing the intense emotional and physical experience, the reactions of those present, and the viral clips that had social media buzzing. The story takes a turn that not everyone saw coming. The moment Chrisean Rock sat in the tattoo removal chair was one that fans will never forget. Cameras captured every second of her emotional and physical experience, showing a side of her vulnerability that few had seen before. What many didn't realize is that tattoo removal is not just a cosmetic procedure. It's a painful, sometimes exhausting process that tests a person's endurance and emotional resilience. As the laser began to work on the Blueface tattoo, Chrisean's reaction was immediate and raw. Tears streamed down her face as she winced from the sharp, stinging sensation. Friends and onlookers in the room tried to comfort her, but it was clear this moment was deeply personal. Beyond the physical pain, Chrisean was confronting years of memories, emotional attachment, and public attention all at once. Every zap of the laser symbolized letting go of a relationship that had once been so central to her identity. Social media erupted almost instantly after clips of the session leaked. Fans reacted with shock, empathy, and even humor, turning the viral moment into a discussion about heartbreak, celebrity culture, and personal growth. Some supporters praised Chrisean for her bravery, noting that removing a tattoo in such a public way takes courage and self-awareness. Others speculated about what the decision signaled regarding her relationship with Blueface. Was it truly over, or just a temporary break? The uncertainty added tension and drama, keeping everyone glued to updates and clips of the session. Insiders revealed that this was not a spur-of-the-moment decision. Chrisean had been considering tattoo removal for weeks, reflecting privately on what the ink represented and whether it was time to move on. The public nature of the session amplified the emotional stakes, turning what could have been a private healing moment into a viral spectacle that captured national attention. Interestingly, the tattoo removal process itself carries symbolic weight. Experts note that erasing a tattoo can be therapeutic, a physical act of reclaiming control, rewriting narratives, or closing chapters in one's life. For Chrisean, each pass of the laser represented letting go of the past, reclaiming independence, and facing heartbreak head-on. This blend of physical discomfort and emotional release made the moment profoundly compelling for viewers, turning a celebrity act into a story that anyone who has experienced loss or change could relate to. Just when it seemed the moment couldn't get any more intense, the emotional climax hit. Chrisean paused mid-session, wiping tears from her eyes, and spoke candidly about what the tattoo had meant to her and why she felt it was necessary to remove it now. Her words were raw, heartfelt, and unforgettable, revealing feelings of hurt, disappointment, and hope for the future. Clips of this moment instantly went viral, sparking debates about love, loyalty, and the pressures of public relationships. But the story doesn't end there. In the next section, we'll explore the reactions from fans, celebrities, and Blueface himself, diving into the social media storm that followed the tattoo removal. Some responses were supportive, some controversial, and others downright shocking, proving that in the age of social media, every personal moment can become a public spectacle. As soon as Chrisean Rock's tattoo removal session hit social media, the internet erupted. Clips of her in tears went viral within hours, sparking millions of views, likes, comments, and shares. Fans were divided, celebrities weighed in, and the story quickly became a trending topic across Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, and even YouTube reaction channels. Supporters of Chrisean flooded comment sections with messages of empathy and encouragement. Many applauded her bravery for publicly removing the Blueface tattoo, framing it as an act of self-love and empowerment. "It takes courage to erase someone from your skin and your life," one fan wrote. Others noted that tattoos carry deep emotional weight, especially when they symbolize relationships, and removing one is often a powerful step in healing. Social media was filled with hashtags celebrating her independence and emotional honesty. On the other hand, critics and skeptics weren't shy. Some accused her of making a public spectacle out of personal pain, questioning whether removing the tattoo on camera was really about closure, or just another way to grab attention. Memes and reaction videos began circulating immediately, often exaggerating her tears or dramatizing the session for entertainment. In the world of viral celebrity news, nothing goes unnoticed. Every wince, every tear, and every word Chrisean said was dissected and debated. Blueface himself also made headlines, though his response was ambiguous. While he didn't publicly confront Chrisean, insiders suggest he was aware of the session and had mixed feelings. Some posts hinted at regret, while others implied acceptance. Fans immediately began speculating, was this the end of their relationship, or just a dramatic chapter in a roller coaster romance? This uncertainty kept engagement high, as audiences tried to read between the lines of each social media update. Celebrities and influencers jumped into the conversation, adding fuel to the fire. Some expressed empathy, praising Chrisean's decision to reclaim her narrative. Others poked fun at the situation, creating viral reaction videos and commentary clips that spread rapidly across platforms. The mix of support, criticism, and humor created a digital storm, turning a deeply personal moment into a cultural phenomenon that millions watched unfold in real time. The social media reactions weren't limited to fans and celebrities. News outlets and gossip platforms picked up the story almost immediately. Headlines ranged from sympathetic, Chrisean Rock tears up while removing Blueface tattoo, fans support her, to sensationalized, Chrisean breaks down on camera, Blueface tattoo removal drama. The coverage amplified the moment, drawing more viewers to the original clips and further fueling online debate. Even among social media commentators, opinions were split. Some focused on the emotional honesty of Chrisean's actions, highlighting the psychological importance of moving on from a painful relationship. Others debated the timing, questioning whether the decision to go public during the removal process was strategic. This mix of support and criticism kept conversations alive, creating waves that showed no signs of slowing down. Just when it seemed like the story had reached its peak, a surprising twist emerged. Leaks from insiders suggested that the tattoo removal might not be the end of the drama. Rumors circulated about potential new developments in Chrisean and Blueface's relationship, fueling speculation about reconciliation, confrontation, or further public revelations. Fans were left on the edge of their seats, eagerly awaiting the next chapter, which promised even more drama, emotion, and unexpected turns. In the next section, we'll dive into these rumored developments and explore what the future could hold for Chrisean Rock and Blueface, including potential reconciliation, new tattoos, or public statements that could change the narrative entirely. The suspense is building, and the story is far from over. Just as fans were digesting the emotional tattoo removal, rumors began to swirl that this might not be the final chapter in Chrisean Rock and Blueface's turbulent relationship. Social media quickly became a hotbed of speculation, with fans dissecting every post, story, and comment from both artists, searching for clues about what might happen next. Insiders suggested that despite the emotional display during the tattoo removal, the relationship between Chrisean and Blueface is far from simple. Sources close to the couple claim that there have been private discussions about reconciliation, with both parties weighing their emotions and public perception. Some posts hinted that the breakup, or whatever the current status is, was more complicated than it appeared on camera. Fans immediately latched onto these hints, theorizing about secret meetups, late-night conversations, and private apologies that could change everything. The speculation intensified when Blueface shared cryptic posts on social media. A series of subtle messages, emojis, and story uploads were enough to send fans into a frenzy, interpreting them as either regret, indifference, or even a playful nudge toward reconciliation. The ambiguity of his actions added suspense, leaving audiences guessing whether he was moving on, plotting a public response, or reflecting privately on what went wrong. Every like, comment, or story became a clue in the evolving drama. Meanwhile, some fans suggested that Chrisean might even consider new tattoos, symbols of empowerment, independence, or self-reclamation, following the removal of the Blueface ink. The idea of her turning a painful moment into a statement of personal growth captured the imagination of supporters. Viral discussions speculated about potential designs, locations, and meanings, turning what could have been a simple tattoo removal into a broader narrative of transformation and resilience. Celebrities and influencers also weighed in on the rumored developments. Some encouraged Chrisean to focus on herself and her career, praising her for publicly taking steps to reclaim control over her personal narrative. Others speculated that Blueface might follow suit, perhaps even removing symbols of the relationship from his own life. Each reaction sparked more conversation and online debate, amplifying the story and keeping it trending across multiple platforms. But the suspense didn't stop there. Insiders hinted at the possibility of a dramatic public confrontation or a viral collaboration video that could reignite the attention on their relationship. Fans speculated wildly. Would Chrisean and Blueface appear together on a social media live stream? Would new videos or interviews reveal raw emotions or unfiltered truths? Each new rumor added tension, keeping audiences glued to every post, tweet, and story update. Adding to the intrigue, experts on celebrity culture note that moments like these are often strategic. Even a deeply emotional act like tattoo removal can serve multiple purposes, signaling independence, generating engagement, and controlling the narrative around a highly publicized relationship. For Chrisean, the act is both a personal release and a calculated moment that will likely have ripple effects on her public image, fan interactions, and possibly even future collaborations with Blueface.